Hey, good morning. I'm Ren. Ali Puri. Hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. Okay, I'm gonna go get me a towel to work out with. And get started here. Oh, that's the one I want. Okay. today. How are you doing today? Happy is good. It's Friday, right? It's always a good thing. It means the weekend's come in. I titled this here stream the Zwift Dinosaur tour. So I'm going to take a route that I don't take too often on this map. And it's in a section where all the dinosaurs are up here in the mountains. So I figured we have some fun exploring the dinosaurs, and my hope is to find the bear that is climbing the tree trying to get the bees' honey. So if I find that bear, I'm going to stop there. We're going to check out the bear for a little bit. Oh boy, I should have eaten this banana before I started this stream. So to be appropriate, I think I'm just going to break it off and eat it. It went well. I think we got a lot of movement in the right direction that we need to go. I won't go into details. But I think everybody's on board with the ideas. We can push it through the CFO, get it done. Because it is going to be a multi-million-dollar project, which is going to be kind of hard to push right now with cost-cutting measures and things like that, with fuel prices and things like that going up. Because after all, I do work for a company that, when you use over 1 million gallons of diesel a day, you're thinking about ways to maximize efficiency, cut cost. You know, I don't know. Good question. I'll be honest. I've actually got on the Tesla website a few times and looked at them. I know my wife is interested in one, or at least she's expressed interest in one. Goodness gracious. My calves are already tight. And you're not a fan, huh? I'd have to say I'm honestly a fan. Which I appreciate your opinion. You know, he's definitely not your traditional thinker, that's for sure. I think that's one reason why I have an appreciation for him. Yeah, I've heard him speak many times. I think there's times where he makes sense, and there's times where a little bit off. Example, when he did the Saturday Night Live show, what was that, a year ago, maybe? But in the same event, you did me a service, you know, by tweeting the Dogecoin and making that sucker balloon, you know. Because I was able to pull out and profit at near the top of that balloon. Okay, I'll do that. You know, again, I'm not gonna say I agree with everything he says. It just, I think that he definitely thought-provoking. You think, you know, and that's, I think the reason why I have appreciation for that is spin air fast. Yes, that's what I'm gonna go look for today. I haven't spotted that bear in a while. Yeah, he crawls up the tree and falls off it on his ass. So I want to go capture some video of it on stream. So what I was saying about Mr. Elon is that I guess what I have appreciation for him is I too am not a traditional thinker. I'm always, I'll put it this way. I always have that term. I'll put it this way. I have people in my company that like me and a lot that don't like me because I'm always rubbing against the grain, asking questions. I don't always go with the flow. I'm always putting in questions and thoughts around the things that people aren't thinking about. Why is my bike making so much noise? Oh, excuse me. Well, I think it's time to turn the heater off already. So would that be the same as the dumb guy from Twitter as well? Although he kind of retired, right? Didn't he step back? Yeah, I can't think of his name right now. But he's also a young dude. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm trying to visualize his face. I can't remember if he has piercings in his nose or his ear. I want to say it's his nose. He was definitely. I don't know if you remember when. By the way, I don't even know if you're from the States or not, but when they were doing all the calling the big tech companies to Congress, you know, he was also called out on those. Of course, they all tended virtually. All right, I think it's about time I get some music going here. What's his name? I can't remember his name. I want to say it's Jack something, right? All right. Well, I don't know if everybody remembers, not my last stream, but the last stream where I worked out for like 2.5 hours. I went off the grid. Yeah, Jack Dorsey. I went off the grid on my playlist because, well, heck, I was in the gym a long time. I needed some different music. And 3 songs got me a copyright notification on YouTube. Twitch didn't catch it, but let's see here. So I'm going to stick with my Harris Heller Stream Beats playlist for now. Let's see here. I can really sense your sense of your dislike for those two individuals. Who knows? You probably... I don't really know Jack Dorsey. Really didn't become familiar with that name, that person, till the whole calling the tech companies to Congress for hearings. Yeah, he could equally be an idiot as well. All right, if you're coming around for the Dinosaur tour, it's probably going to be a good 15 minutes till I get to that section of the map. So as we ride through the desert here, there's going to be a section where there's some dinosaur statues, but I'm going to get to the other side of this. So the direction I'm going, I don't even know what direction we'll call it. Let's just call it north. So directly to my right, or to my east, the other side of this desert are some hills where the dinosaurs are just roaming around on the map. So we're gonna go give it a tour, give it a check it out. I generally don't go that way because, I don't know, it's a motivation thing for me. When I ride on Zwift, time in the saddle is important, but I feel a little more accomplished when I see more miles versus time. Now, granted, you know, effort, if I put the same amount of effort over 5 miles versus 2.5 miles climbing, it's equal. You know, it can be equal, but I just sometimes when I finish a ride, the more miles I see, the better I feel about that ride overall. So I know it's just a mental shift of trying to remember that, hey, climbing hills accomplishes the same results. So quote me, I have several different bikes. So are you talking about my real road bikes? Or are you talking about like the one I'm on now? Because the one I'm on now, it's a spin bike. It's not a real bike. So I wonder if I could share the link with you. Yeah, so this bike here, now if you find my YouTube channel, it's in my profile, okay? I'll try to find the video and click on it here. So I bought this bike almost 6 years ago, and it was only $250 at the time. I think the price has gone up now. It's like $280 on Amazon. No. So it's just a straight up spin bike, and I use the different apps. So like right now, the pedals I'm using are power meter pedals. So it's basically, these pedals are what are recording the numbers in the left corner, the watts, and the RPM. So like if I stop, see, the watts stop, RPM stops. And it's these pedals that do it. So now the pedals are the pricey part. So the spin bike I got was only $250, which it's a studio quality solid bike. The pedals, however, you know, are what you're gonna pay a price on. They're like, you know, $500-600 for the pedals if you wanted to interact with an app like this. And then of course the heart rate strap is also interacting. So my heart rate is also reading in via Bluetooth. So, and I'm using Apple TV right now, but so right here on front, I do have a mount where I could put my iPad, but I generally don't do Zwift that way. I just use my Apple TV and a large screen TV right in front of me here. So I hope that helps. If you go look in my YouTube channel, and the video that I have is called Why I Don't Use a Trainer on Zwift, a bicycle trainer on Zwift. And I have all the links to these, the things that I use. No, well, yeah, I mean, Peloton, of course, is full package, right? But you're paying, what, I think those things are what, $2,500, $3,000 nowadays? And then plus the monthly fees on the apps. So, so for myself, I was able to set myself up for a little less than $1,000, and I pay $12 a month for this Zwift app right here. And the Zwift app is fun, you know. It's a big community. You can do group rides with people. There's different workouts on here. Like that guy going by me, that's a live person, you know, that's going by me there. There's racing. So yeah, if you're looking, if you don't mind going all out, yeah, get a Peloton. But, you know, me doing a lot of research, there are inexpensive ways to get the same thing. Well, if you do any research on it, you'll find a lot of videos where people are doing exactly the same thing I'm doing. Buy a low-cost spin bike, some means of connecting speed, power, and cadence, and you could use their app if you want, but I don't really care for the Peloton app. You know, there's plenty of apps out there like this one. I think there is another, I'm trying to think of the other brand out there, but again, I'm not going to call it cheaper. For the life of me, I can't think of who it is right now. But there's so many companies trying to come out, still trying to capitalize on the whole work from home, gym at home mentality. So a lot of companies have produced those, interactive bikes, interactive treadmills, interactive workout stations. Okay, everybody, so this right here, this turn coming up, this is where I normally continue to go straight because I don't want to go up in the hills. So I'm going to make a right-hand turn here, and we're going to go look for all the dinosaurs on the map. And if I can find the bear, I'm going to stop around the bear, and we're going to watch him climb the tree and try to get some of the bees honey. He's doing the bees nest. So quote me, bottom line is, hey, there's a lot of videos of people that are trying to find out an economical way of not paying the prices of Peloton and all those other things. This just happens to be my version of it. I found it so cost effective that I bought 2 setups. So there's one literally right next to me for my wife. So for less than $2,000, because I had to buy 2 bikes, 2 sets of power meter pedals, my wife has her own setup. We don't share, not that I don't mind sharing, but we have different seat height positions, handlebar height positions, and saddle fore aft positions. So with having 2, I can leave mine set up all the time in my position, and she has hers set up all the time in her optimum position. So, and we can ride and work out together. So that was one reason for me to kind of research I gotta quit saying that to research cost-effective ways. That way I could have 2. All right, so this here is exactly the reason why you can see my grade is going up 7%. This is one of the reasons why I don't come this way. Not that I don't mind climbing hills, but when you do an hour ride, it's less distance. So even though I'm putting out the same effort, I like to see more miles than I do elevation. But it won't be too long till I can already kind of see the fog kind of out there in the hills. So that means we'll be coming up on the dinosaurs here really soon. All right, I'm gonna get out of the saddle just a little bit and give my tushy a break here. So y'all bear with me for a moment. Let me change this view where I'm not dominating the scenery here. So as you can see, it's kind of getting eerie and foggy here. What is going on? And don't get down on me too hard, because I'm not going to know all the names of these dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure though there's a T-Rex in here that's going to chase me somewhere. Oh, look at, there we go. What is that one called? That's the friendly dinosaur, right? The vegan dinosaur. All right, and we're starting to see some unusual birds here as well. Oh, look at that, there's a runner on the road. Let's give them a thumbs up. Whoa. Y'all see the T-Rex out there? There he is. There's another one of those. What is that dinosaur called? Oh, there's one down below there too. I really want to cancel that timer thing at the top. Not really trying to break a record here. So I'm keeping my eye out for the bear. So I don't remember exactly where it is. Look at that, is that an elk up there on top of the hill? That guy better vanish. He's gonna be somebody's dinner. Yep. Buddy, I suggest you get out of here. There's a few dinosaurs down, back down the road there. Well, I hope I didn't miss the bear. I don't think I did. Whew. What? I'm a little confused. Maybe the bear's a little further down the mountain. I don't know. All right. I'm going to take advantage of a little break here and coast downhill. Okay, let's get back on it. So still keeping my eye out for the bear. There's a bear up on the other side of this rock here. So we must be in bear territory. Let's see here. Saw it going up here in the rock. Yep, there it is. Yeah, he's up in behind that golden grass up there, so. Yep. So I imagine that other bear has got to be right up here somewhere. Yep, and we are going uphill. So I had that feeling the bear is somewhere right up here around the corner. Ah, there he is, look at. Let's slow down here. He's climbing the tree there. Oh, he just fell out of the tree. Totally missed it. Let's see here. Come on, you silly bear. I need a better view. Oh, how about that one? Let's move up just a little bit more. Oh. Come on, bear, you can get it. Kitten Little Bits, how you doing, man? I'm doing a dinosaur. What? I think this bear's about to fall out of the tree. Bam! That guy's got some bounce. Let's see if we can catch it from another. Here we go. Let's catch it from another view. I don't know why I find that funny. There he goes. Boom. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. Enough goofing around. Cat Little Bits, welcome. I'm glad you can join me while you're working. I hear you. I do the same. On a work call, if it's not important, could have been taken care of with an email. I'm usually watching some YouTube, some streams. All right, everyone, that's not quite the end of the Dinosaur tour. I believe down a little further down the road here, there's some more. But again, I don't generally go this way. Just because I don't like the climate. When I finish my Zwift ride, I prefer to see distance instead of elevation. You know, either way I'm sweating the same, I'm putting the same, I'm gonna burn same amount of calories depending on the effort I put in that 1 hour, 90 minutes. But it's just whether, like I said, I feel more, when I get to the end of my results, I feel more accomplished when I have more miles than feet of elevation. That's generally why I always do flat courses. All right, I gotta get out of the saddle here a bit. I thought there were some more dinosaurs down here. I guess not. So it's been a long way since I've gone. Been a while since I've gone this way. All right, I think definitely gonna go left here. Coming out of Titan's Grove, I'm gonna head towards downtown Watopia. Who knows? Might even go for a sprint today. I'm gonna go for a sprint. I'm gonna back off the power just a little bit. This is gonna probably take a good 15 minutes before I get to that point, so I wanna have a little bit of legs for it. We'll see what the times are. And either way, I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully I can get a good power up here soon. Let me get a little sugars in me. Here's my invisible applesauce again. Yeah, we're definitely going right. Pat Dez, welcome to the channel. You missed the Dinosaur tour. I decided to go through the hills where all the dinosaurs are prowling around in the hills in the fog. Here it is, outside in the real world, not. We were expecting 3 inches of snow last night. We didn't get it, but it's pretty dang cold out there today. Well, I didn't quite get the power up I wanted, but it's still useful. So I'm still gonna go for a sprint. So it's gonna take about another, maybe 5 minutes till I get there. So I'm gonna take a little breather, kind of take it easy there, and try to make sure I got some legs for that sprint. It's only a 10-second sprint. It's really short and sweet. High power. Although I haven't been able to get over 1200 watts lately on the indoor bike. I don't know why, but when I go outside in real, I can still hit 1350, 1400. But something about the bike indoors, still struggling to get a little over, getting over 12. I mean, I got 1220 a few days ago on this thing. Or maybe it was 11:20. No, I'm pretty sure it was 12:20. So we're about another 4 minutes away from that sprint. So y'all get ready. 1,000 kilometers. I'm trying to translate that into miles in my head. What is that like? Is that close to 50,000 miles or something like that? If I kind of divide it in half? Or am I way off? And on a mountain bike, which, you know, definitely 621 miles, okay. Yeah, I was way off. But on a mountain bike, you know, that's those are some legit miles. You know, because when you're in the hills, you're going up and down, slower. Where on a road bike, it's so much more efficient, I would expect you to get more miles. You know, the mountain bike, granted with the exception of coming downhill, but you've earned those downhills. Okay, let me get a swig of water here. That sprint is coming up. My legs feel pretty good. So I am definitely going to go all out. Whatever I got in me, I'm going all out. So it's coming up here. Let me back off just a little bit. Calm down. Let me get my mind ready. Y'all just get ready for the mean, ugly faces, because whatever the record is, I don't care. I'm going all in. This one's all about me. Try not to pay attention to the times over here. Canadian, okay. Whew, 9:52. I shouldn't have looked at the times. I don't care about beating the time. I just want to go all out. If I beat the time, I beat the time. Can I get that low? I think I can. So here we go, everyone. Time to get on it. Oh. Well, we tried. Whew. Oh. Oh. Oh, I gotta recover. Oh, that's pretty hard. Man, my heart rate's coming down, but I don't feel like I'm recovering. Calm down. Breathe. Whew. Tell you what. Oh. I got a little bit more work to do on that green screen shading down there. Hang on, I'm gonna stop and fix that really quick. Let's see, chroma key. Which one do I want? I want similarity or smoothness. There we go. All right, got a fix there. Seems like this whole like thing here is kind of jacked. Move that back. Like that. Let's give that a try. All right, sorry about that. I do like this particular scene, so I want to make sure it's right. I hadn't used it in a while because I couldn't quite figure out why I couldn't get the green screen set up right. And it's like, oh yeah, the light that I normally use back here to light this up, I moved around to the other side of the gym. So I got the overhead light casting light this way, but I had nothing casting light on the back here on the bottom. Oh shoot, which way am I going? I think this is the way I wanted to go anyways. You know, watching those windmills there reminds me of doing the tour to Palm Springs in California a few weeks ago. Going up that long hill with all the windmills in Palm Springs that are just surrounding you on both sides of that hill. far. Now, I sometimes wonder, would it make sense if my leg cam, when I do this scene, is like over here, you know? It looks kind of goofy over on the other side to me. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it for a little bit and see. It's kind of creeping me out. I'm gonna move it back. Come on, pedal. Might do the same with this one, move it over just a little bit. Okay, enough goofing around. All right, so I think I'm going to go, see, do I want to turn right here or do I want to go straight? I think I'm going to turn right. Ali Latif, how you doing over here? Sorry I'm not paying attention to the YouTube chat. I don't know if you're still there. I gotta remember to pay attention to this YouTube chat at the same time. Definitely going straight here. I do not want to go through the hills again. have to say I do like that Tron bike. I should probably put it back on. You know, I worked really hard to get the Tron bike, and when I started doing a lot of racing, all the research shows that this bike that I'm on now, let's see, that bike with those wheels is the fastest racing setup. So that's why I quit using the Tron bike, just because of racing, but not really racing a lot anymore, so might as well put the cool Tron bike back on. Well, it looks like I definitely might meet my ride goal for once, which is get on here for at least an hour and a half. So if I can go a little longer, I'm going to go. I think I still got plenty of water. I could definitely go for a little bit more nutrition. Let's see what my wife has over there in her goodie box. I see a couple things I could steal. Well, if I had the legs in me, I could almost go for that sprint and probably get second place. But I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. Ooh, I gotta get out of the saddle again. Whew. I gotta tell you that I still think doing a spin bike on Zwift is a little tougher than a regular bike on a trainer. You don't have to take my word for it, but I've done both. And I'll tell you, I think my workouts are a little tougher on the spin bike. And the way I explained it to someone before, they were trying to refute it. So when you have a regular bike on a trainer, you still have the ability to coast a little, okay? Which I understand the argument, hey, forward momentum means you gotta pedal, okay? But there's to some degree a coasting aspect in the drivetrain of a bike on a trainer, where this is fixed gear. If I stop, everything stops. You know? So I gotta keep this 40-pound flywheel moving in momentum. You know, so my rest breaks are not so much kind of slowing down and coasting. I slow down and I lose watts. So to stay in a zone, I have to keep pedaling in that same resistance in order to keep that output going. So I think I calculated once that I think it's about like 140 to 150% gain. So in other words, if I put out, don't ask me to do the exact math, okay? So if I put out 1 hour and 30 on Zwift, it's the equivalent in my mind of going out and doing up to like a little over 2 hours out on the real road bike. And I have proof of that. Just the numerous times I've tested it. One year I went to my Bad Kitty cycling camp in Kerrville, Texas, and it was a rough winter here in New Mexico. So I had to resort to riding indoors. You know, that camp always comes up towards the end of January, beginning of February in southern part of Texas, so a little warmer, right? But all I had was Zwift. It was too damn cold to go out. Oh man, I gotta back off. It was too cold to go out, and so I got my fitness up for camp. I'm talking about 70-mile ride, 70-mile ride, 100-mile ride over a 3-day period, and my fitness was all up just doing Zwift. Zwift on a spin bike, that is. So while my output looks really low right now, I know it's only 115, 120. I'm not trying to go hard right now. It is work. Like I said, I don't have the ability to coast. All I can do is slow down, back off a little bit, let the resistance off a little bit. But no coast. Like I said, I coast, I stop. I shouldn't have stopped. All right, I am gonna stop and steal some of my wife's nutrition over here, so let me hop off here for a sec. Nobody tell my wife I'm digging into her candy and nutrition over here. Let's see what she's got over here. We'll take that. All right. So I've got me an applesauce and a couple of jelly beans. All right, so let's get back on this. All right, a couple of jelly beans and some applesauce kind of brought me to life a little bit. A little bit of sugar goes a long way. Oh. I just need everybody not to tell my wife I stole some of her candy. All right, I gotta get out of the saddle here just a little bit. Tushy's falling asleep over here. I was thinking about if I can go another half hour, maybe I go around to where the dinosaurs are again. Man, I just don't feel like climbing that hill again. I do got a pretty good clip that I'm going to clip later with a bear crawling up the tree trying to get some honey and falling out of the tree. So I'm definitely going to clip that later. Maybe make a YouTube short out of it. Yeah, this is feeling really hard today. It's been a while since I've gotten over 90 minutes on the indoor trainer. Outside, no problem. It's so much easier to get time in the saddle when you're outside. When you're indoors, it can be boring. Even when you have an app like this where, everything's interacting, like my heart rate, pedal RPM, watt output, change of scenery. And even though I'm not interacting with any of the riders here today, you can do that and it kind of takes away some of the boredom. But it's been a while since I've done a little over 90 minutes already. Oh. I feel like if I just keep rambling on here, I'll stay motivated to keep riding because I want to quit right now. Well, here comes the dinosaur up here, but it's a fake one. It's a statue. Unlike the other side of this mountain here. There's some real dinosaurs out there. I'm gonna stop here for a little break. We'll take a couple of shots of the, stop right here. Let's see if we get a better view of that dinosaur. Oh, almost. There we go. It's been a while since I made my guy wave at people. I don't know what that was. I never pushed on that button on my app before. I have to look at that. Let me take a look at it again. Clear views, easy to use, within reach. I don't know what that means. There comes a big group behind me. Here they come. They're gonna start swarming me. Easy, people. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, hey, hey, hey. Watch it there, watch it. Give me some space. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to quit at about 1 minute and 45. It's already almost 9 o'clock. I don't have any meetings this morning, but I do got a few things I got to get on to, get busy on. So I might even cut it early here, about 140. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my tune for cutting out of here. So everyone, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend. And here's I Can Do Better. Harris Heller, Stream Beats. Such a good tune. I'm gonna back off my RPM here and try to get my heart rate down to 130. Yep, there it is, coming down now. $150. And maybe we'll play it one more time and go for the full 145, get my heart rate all the way down to 130 or less. It's already coming down 140, so, but I backed the watts off, way off. I mean, I'm down to 50 watts of output, so I'm not putting any effort into these pedals at all. Just kind of spinning, flushing the lactic acid out of the legs. A little breathing here. All right, so I'm on 142. I'm gonna cut out at exactly 145. So I'm gonna wait another minute because this song here is like exactly 2 minutes long. Well, it's about 2 minutes and 5 seconds, something like that. So definitely wanna play it on the way out. Hopefully encourage everybody to a great day today. It is Friday, we're coming up on the weekend. I think the best advice I could throw out today is don't forget to love yourself. In other words, you know, it's actually perfectly okay to be selfish. Now, don't take me wrong on that. You know, I think it's human nature to look out for yourself, and that is not selfish. But as good human beings, we should obviously look out for those that are close to us, our family, even other people. Keeping an eye out for each other's well-being. But don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to love yourself. It's all right to be selfish. Do something for yourself. You should not have to feel guilty about doing something for yourself. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for me. Coming up on my 1 minute 45 seconds, or I'm sorry, 1 hour 45 minutes. Heart rate down to 135, so I'm ready to cut on out of here. Enjoy your day. and enjoy your weekend.